Good morning, dear children. Hope you all are doing good. So, today we are going to see a new poem, but this is not included for your midterm exam, entitled Leisure. The poem which we are going to see today is Leisure, written by W.H. Davies, William Henry Davies. Okay. First, let's see the author introduction, then let's get into the poem. So W.H. Davies' lifetime is between 1871 to 1940. He is a Welsh poet and writer. Some of his major works are Autobiography of a Supertramp, Leisure, Dragonfly, Young Emma, and so on. Okay. So please take page number 107 in your textbook where we have author introduction. William Henry Davies was a Welsh poet and writer. He spent many years traveling through the United States and United Kingdom. He wrote of the countryside's life's hardship and his own experiences. He advocated values that were falling into neglect and loved the joys of nature. He was one of the most popular poets of his time. Okay. And he is considered as Georgian poet because during his time his writings are completely different from the contemporary poets. Okay. So he is ranked among the Georgian poets. Most of his themes are on nature. Here the writings are based on nature and life's hardship and his own experiences. What are the experiences he had in his throughout his life? All those things are shared in his, or all those things are reflected in his writings. Okay. This present poem Leisure is also the poet want to convey that uh, we modern men or modern people, we often forget to enjoy the beauty of nature, and we are always in a hurried life, what, in search of money or something, isn't it? So he was criticizing the attitude of the modern man in this modern era. We fail to enjoy the beauty or enjoy the happiness in nature, and we are running behind money and unnecessary things which are considered to be temporary, isn't it? Whether we earn money or name, all those things are temporary. That's what he felt. Okay. Though we know all those things are temporary, still the modern man is always running behind this temporary fact that somehow we want to earn more money day by day for the sake of us, for the sake of the next generation, for the sake of our parents, and so on, isn't it? That's what he stated in this simple, beautiful poem. Why are we going behind or going around this temporary facts? Okay, let's see the poem in detail. Let's see a video on this particular poem.
What is this life, if full of care? We have no time to stand and stare. No time to stand beneath the boughs and stare as long as sheep and cows. What is this life, if full of care? We have no time to stand and stare. To stand and stare. No time to see when woods will pass, where squirrels hide their nuts in grass. No time to see in broad daylight streams full of stars like skies at night. What is this life, if full of care? We have no time to stand and stare. To stand and stare. No time to turn at beauty's glance and watch her feet, how they can dance. No time to wait till her mouth can and reach that smile her eyes began. Her poor life is full of care. We have no time to stand and stare. To stand and stare. Her poor life is full of care. We have no time to stand and stare.
Page number 106. Let us read a poem which tells us what we need to find time to relax and appreciate the beauties of nature. So, from the title itself, it tells about leisure time. We all human beings need leisure time, isn't it? We want to have a break in our life, isn't it? If we continuously work or if we continuously play or if we are continuously engaged in something, what happen? We will feel tired, isn't it? If you take too much rest also, that also not good, isn't it? So anything, if we are taking too much, that will ends in or results in a great failure. That's what he say. We all need a leisure time. Let's see what he want to convey to his readers. Okay, first I'll read the whole poem. What's this life if full of care? We have no time to stand and stare. No time to stand beneath the boughs and stare as long as sheep or cows. No time to see when woods we pass, where squirrels hide their nuts in grass. No time to see in broad daylight streams full of stars like skies at night. No time to turn at beauty's glance and watch her feet how they can dance. No time to wait till her mouth can enrich that smile her eyes began. A poor life this is, if full of care. We have no time to stand and stare. Okay, so as I told you in the beginning, the poet want to convey that modern man has no time to do anything, or he has no time to enjoy his life, or he has no time to enjoy the beauty of nature and appreciate the happiness in the nature. Okay, so he began very beautifully. See, what is this life if full of care? We have no time to stand and stare. What is this life full of? If you have everything, okay, you are the richest man in the world. You are the richest man in the world, and still you have no time to stand and stare means look at the nature and enjoy its beauty. Then what is the use at all, isn't it? What is this life if full of care? Full of care means we all are what? We all are having we are occupied with many worldly things, isn't it? We are occupied with many worldly things. We consider or we give preference to those worldly affairs only. We are not bothered about other things. We are giving importance only to this worldly affairs. If we are bothering about only these things, then what is this life? Is it has any meaning? So the poet consider this life as a meaningless life because we have no time even to enjoy the beauty of nature. The God has created all these things for the sake of all the living creatures, isn't it? And we people have no time to enjoy all these things means what is the meaning in our life? That's his first question. No time to stand beneath the boughs and stare as long as sheep or cows. Second, he made a beautiful comparison. One, he stated, here we have two meaning. One, he stated that we have no time to stand beneath the boughs. Okay, living in an what AC room is not a comfortable life according to the poet, because he consider, or it is the real fact, which is more healthy having or enjoying the nature's beauty. അല്ലേ, നമുക്ക് പ്രകൃതി തരുന്ന കാറ്റിലാണ് ശരിക്കും നല്ല ആരോഗ്യമുള്ളത് അല്ലേ. If we stick on to the if we throughout our life, if we are living only in a AC room, means definitely we will get many diseases. It's quite sure. Okay, no doubt at all. If we continuously only sit in the AC room and we are not coming out and getting sunlight, means definitely we will become sick one day. That's what he say. If you are enjoying your life in the most luxurious and comfortable life, and you don't have time to come and stand under the tree, if you are not able to come and stand under the tree, means you are wasting your life, or you are wasting your what all the happiness, because he considered this life is the most healthiest and happiest life. Okay, and stare as long as sheep or cows, and we have no time to look at a sheep or cows. We have no time to enjoy how these sheep and cow, they enjoy the nature. He says that നമുക്ക് ഒരു ആടും പശുവും ഒക്കെ മേയുന്ന കാണാൻ പോലും we have no time എങ്കിൽ this life is meaningless. Okay, and second comparison he made is, even these sheep and cows, they have time to stare at the beauty of nature. Even they have the time to stare at the nature, or have time to look at the nature and enjoy its beauty and enjoy all its blessings. But we human beings, we ourselves consider we are the superior one among all the living creatures, but we do not have time to enjoy this all these gift given by the God. Then we are pitiable. That's what he meant. Okay, so the third stanza, no time to see when woods we pass, where squirrels hide their nuts in grass. Next thing he was saying, even though we are traveling, we have come across many forests in between, isn't it? Even then, when we pass a wood or forest, we have no time to stand and enjoy the beauty of forest, isn't it? Or where squirrels hide their nuts in grass, they are saving their food for winter season. But looking at their hard work, or looking at their effort, even that gives us a great pleasure. Like if you have little babies at home, sometimes these babies, they will hide their chocolates and biscuits somewhere in their toys, or sometimes in the bed, isn't it? But the adults, when we look at that, of course we feel angry, but when we think about that, definitely it arouses a smile in our face, isn't it? നമുക്കത് കാണുമ്പോൾ ഒരു ചിരി വരും അല്ലേ? അതുപോലെയാണ് similarly when we happen to see the squirrels, the little creature, the lovely creature is hiding their nuts in the grass, what happened? We will have the same smile and content in our life. We will enjoy that time in our life. That's what the poet want to convey. So even these small things gives us great pleasure. We think that the only pleasure we human beings have is earning money, or earning name or fame, or earning some other thing. That's what we consider as the happiest thing. But the poet says that even the small things like looking at the sheep and cows grazing in the field, It gives us pleasure. When you are looking at the squirrels who are hiding their nuts in the grass, it gives us pleasure. Okay, so he was saying the happiness was completely filled in the nature, and when the things which we consider as the simple or the or we are not giving much importance to those things, but it is these little things really offer us great pleasure. Okay. No time to see in broad daylight, streams full of stars like skies at night. Next he says, no time to see in broad daylight. We have no time to stand and enjoy the daylight, isn't it? Do you have you ever get up early in the morning and looking at the daylight and enjoying? No, we are very busy in doing our everyday activities, isn't it? Daily activities. We are busy in our routine things, isn't it? So you were saying we have no time to see in broad daylight streams full of stars, especially what he want to see. Streams full of stars during the daylight when the sunlight get reflected on the stream water. What happened? It looks like the stream was full of stars. വെള്ളത്തില് സൂര്യന്റെ ആ വെട്ടം വന്ന് വീഴുമ്പോൾ നിങ്ങൾ കണ്ടിട്ടുണ്ടാവും ഇങ്ങനെ നല്ല ഷൈൻ ആവുന്നത് അല്ലേ. So he is comparing that particular reflection as the stream is filled with stars. Okay, he did not simply says that it shine or it reflects the daylight. Instead, he made a beautiful comparison by saying that the stream is filled with a star, full of stars. എങ്ങനെ? Like skies at night. എങ്ങനെ? നൈറ്റില് നമ്മുടെ സ്കൈയിൽ ഫുള്ളും ഒത്തിരി stars. So similarly, we can enjoy the star even daylight when it is get reflected in the stream water. When the sunlight get reflected in this stream water, you can feel that as if what? The stream is filled with the stars. Okay, and this line it also mean that even if you are being a little one, you definitely you will enjoy each and everything in nature, isn't it? Even simple things attracts you a lot. If you happen to go to a river or something, you might see in a clean water how the small stones are attracting our attention, isn't it? കുഞ്ഞു കുഞ്ഞു കല്ല് പോലും കൊച്ചു കുട്ടികൾ എന്ത് ചെയ്യും? They will start collecting all those beautiful stones. അല്ലേ? അപ്പോ even ഈ small things, even all these small things gives us great pleasure. That's what he want to convey. Okay, even the thing which we considered as a very inferior or small things, all these things are giving us great pleasure. But we modern men have no time to enjoy all these things. No time to turn at beauty's glance and watch her feet how they can dance. Here, the poet beautifully made a comparison, the nature as a beautiful girl. Okay, he made a comparison, the nature as a beautiful girl. We have no time to turn at that beauty's glance. We have no time to look at that beautiful girl. What is she doing? And watch her feet, how they can dance. We have no time to look at her and how we cannot enjoy the performance made by her. Here he said she was dancing in the wind, or she is dancing in the what? In nature. But we modern men have no time to look at her and enjoy her dance or enjoy her movement. Okay. No time to wait till her mouth can enrich that smile her eyes began. Definitely, while you are enjoying any particular dance program, how will be the performer? From her eyes, the whole parts of the body, it will express something to us, isn't it? if she want to express a smile to us, it begins from her eyes to her lips, isn't it? So that's what he also here meant. Before the smile begins in the eyes of the nature, we turn back. Okay, before the smile begin at the eyes, we modern people busy in many things, we turn back. We have no time to enjoy the smile till it reaches the lips. Okay. A poor life, this is a full of care, and we have no time to stand and stare. Again, he ended with the same line as in the beginning. This life, he considered it is a poor life because he thought that we modern people or we modern men have no time to enjoy these simple things, and we consider we are the most happiest people, or we are consider ourselves we are living a comfortable and luxurious life. But actually what we are doing, we are wasting or we are missing out the real pleasure given by the God Almighty to us. Instead of enjoying the blessing He had given in the form of nature, we are running behind the temporary facts like worldly matters. Okay, we are running behind the worldly matters. We are giving only importance to all those things instead of what? Enjoying the beauty of nature. Okay. I believe that though it's a simple poem, it's very powerful poem, isn't it? Huh? Definitely you children definitely like this poem because you love leisure, isn't it? You love leisure, and no doubt you love nature. Okay. So instead of playing video games on all those things, you can spend your time with nature by planting, by gardening. Okay. By doing something useful to yourself and to the environment. So, because the real happiness lies on these things, that living our life in with the nature, living our life with nature. When we forget about the nature, what happened? As a result, we have to face natural disasters in the form of flood or drought or some other thing. So, if we started uh, living or enjoying the life with the nature, definitely we are blessed. Okay, we are blessed. And if we teach the same lesson to our next generation, definitely the next generation will have a beautiful and a content life. Instead of saving money or any other thing, if we teach them how to live our life with nature, definitely it will be a good treasure for them. That's what the poet want to convey through this simple poem. Okay. So in the next video, we will see what are the poetic device the poet had used in this poem. Okay, dear. So soon, next week you are having your second midterm portions already given. Please study or revise your portions regularly and try to get good mark. Okay, don't aim to get just a pass mark. Your aim should be to get good mark. That also you have to do it sincerely and honestly. Okay, nobody is there to come behind you, but remember, all our actions are watched by the Almighty. We cannot deceive Him, we cannot escape from Him. Keep that in your mind. May the God bless you all the good things in your life, and let the God give you enjoy the nature, live your life with the nature. Okay. See you in the next class, dear. Thank you.